The time has come. Episode 27 is finally here. Because obviously, everyone's been like, when's episode 27 coming out? Right? We have finally gotten everything done that we were doing in the last one. So everything back here, all of these fields, all of that is done. We got the harvest finished up here. All of that is completed as well. Now, it is time to get in here and do some baling with Dyson. Now, I think we could probably get in here and rock and roll with this, but this is a 9-meter setup. So I think, what do? We set this to 18? I can't remember. I think an 18-meter spread with one set there. That should put us smack dab right in the middle for everything that we need to do. This should be good. Now, this is also one of those things where we're going to have to come in, steal the bales, put the bales in the feed mixer, which is still down here, I believe. That should be it. Yes. It's been a long day. December's kind of getting to me as far as my allergies go. And that should be good. Bale size is a 240 centimeter, which is nice. Not that it's going to matter. Doesn't really matter. Not right now anyway. And I forgot, this baler doesn't work for contracts. Ay. So with contract stuff like that, even with the contract mod that we've got, it doesn't allow you to use windrows or anything like that on your contract. So you have to still bale like normal. Although, hang on a minute. Straw, 74 liters. Wait, is this working? Did it work? I think maybe only the bale part, like right in the middle, is working. Hang on a minute. Let's bring this down to 9 meters. This might actually be okay. So the windrow, is it working? No! Knock it off with the meterage thing. Hang on. So weirdly, it is stuck in like this setup here. So no matter what I do, it's just straight up stuck. It will not change. Talk about breaking it, man. There we go, finally got it. Had to detach and reattach. However, this should work, and it is. All right, so it still works as a normal baler. I guess that's great news. It just won't do the windrow part. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. Not here, does it? I think if anything, it may get in the way, but that's about it. You know something else that's interesting, and maybe I'm just looking at this the wrong way. However, square barrel twine on this says 32. I'm pretty sure the cloth was only 24, wasn't it? Interestingly, it doesn't actually say. I think that's probably a metric that's missing. If this stuff requires that, we need to be putting that in there. Make sure this turns nice and good. There we go. Perfect, perfect. And again, right through here. Trying to keep it right on track. Awesome. All right. These windrows are definitely going to get in the way as we go along with this field. As you can see, well, I don't know. The bales may be just about perfectly aligned where they won't cause any trouble, but yeah, I feel like they're going to cause trouble. So then, let's knock out the first 2 passes around the field and, well, see what kind of trouble we can get into. Rock and roll. We've gotten, I think it's like 4 or 5 bales out of this. Okay, to be fair, we haven't gotten a lot of bales off of the field yet, but it is rocking and rolling and doing good. We've got another couple bales in here as we speak, and well, we're moving along quickly. There's probably when I was getting all that straw off the canola fields, that's what I'm used to here. This is painfully slow. I'm ready to go fast. So this part right here is where I was a little bit worried. I think we're gonna be okay, but a little bit concerned. So I'm gonna drop these bales, put them in 2s. That way it's a little bit easier when I'm going around picking them up and stuff like that. However, will we hit them with the windrow? I don't think we're going to. I tried to put everything kind of like out of the way, and I think with the windrow, it's going to be just out of reach. Yes, just out of reach. Perfect. Okay, well, nothing to worry about. Let's knock this field out. So everything is good. I'm really happy that we were able to utilize this baler, and I also like that we kind of figured out how we could use this baler, and not just like, oh, it just doesn't work. Nah, it does work. It just doesn't work the way you would expect it to. So that's pretty great. Pretty great indeed. All right, so now we need to go get our other thing and see if we can load all this stuff up. I did have one idea. Instead of trying to bring the trailer here, let's take all of this maybe back to the main farm if we could load it all up. But I don't know how many bales I made. All right, so from flying around, looks like we made 16 bales, and I think there's 2 more in the baler, so This is actually good news. We can knock all the bales out. We can reset a few things and be good to go. Here's something we don't normally get to do, drive through the woods. I know I got my big map down there, but I don't know where I'm going, so I'm having to use that. I'm so sorry. It does look pretty good through here, doesn't it? First person maybe a little bit less so. I've had a few issues with things recently, but not bad here. I think there's even like a little pathway right over here that'll take us up to 91. Is that right? Little pathway right here? Yo! It is! It's right here! And then the field should be, I think, on our right? There it is! Hey! That's awesome! Alright. Super, super nice. Let's go! I have nose! It doesn't work! Oddly enough, so I can cover out here, and I'm assuming if you have the liftable Bales mods, this will work too, but I can pick them up with my hands. My bare hands. Rawr. But that's not even a blooper. I'm leaving that in. But this doesn't work. Okay. So, plan B. Another iteration of me hating the new steering system. Went to go steer. Look at this. Oh, it takes forever. Oh, it's so bad. Why would you change that? It sucks so much. There's a DJ's never critical of giants. This is awful. I know it's not one of the worst things they've ever done, but goodness gracious. I'm having a day, let me tell you what. All right, so we're going to need to get this down to the field 91. The good thing is, I was going to say the good thing is we don't have to go across the bridge. We don't. But we do need to go this way. One other thing we might be able to do is buy an area close by and place down one of the sell points. Unfortunately, I don't have a mod that allows me to put down anything anywhere that I want to, which stinks, but, you know, it is what it is. So we can't just put it down anywhere. So I am going to have to put it down on the land that we own, unless I want to just move it around. Again, this holds 45,000 liters. When you've got 9,000 liter bales, well, it's only going to hold 5 of them. We have like 16 or 18, something like that. So quite a few. Well, I can't really figure out what to do or where to put these, so I guess into here they go. Oh, you know what I could do? We could just put them in a trailer that straps down. Why didn't I think of that? That's a way better idea. Otherwise, this is going to take a minute. Nonetheless, I guess there's the bales crunching down. There's one more bale right there crunching. I guess I could probably throw some more in there too, but that is what it is. So it looks like the closest sell point for straw is indeed my farm. So we're going to be driving back and forth from here to my farm. Yay! Well, I guess this is what I get for trying to steal stuff off of the contracts, huh? Took a minute, but we are here. Let's see what we can do. Let's go and get this sold. Nice, nice, nice. And the money made is 6,500 bucks. Is that what I was getting? I think that's about what I was getting. Not sure. I'm fairly certain that we could strap bales down. And if it's going to be a few trips, I would rather just take this trailer and, well, strap the bales down. I don't know if this is going to work, though, so I guess we'll find out. Well, let's give it a try. We've got strapperooskies in here. Let's see. Can we take the bale? Yep. Can we jump up on here? Yep. Can we put it right there? Yep. Hey! Maybe a little further out this way. There we go. But does it strap it down? It does. Hey, we should have done this the whole time. I tell you what, the links I go to just to steal a few things off of a field during something like this. Only I put half the effort into actually farming. So it does look like the only way to take these bales is to pick them up by hand. Again, not a problem, just is what it is, and it's something that you should know. So let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into here. One of the things that I want to do is make it to where I can drive back and forth with the... Oh yeah, we have the trailer axle blocker now, don't we? I can back this thing up. Oh, trailer axle blocker does not work with this trailer. Okay, all right, let's be careful. The game plan is going to be to literally do exactly what you think I'm going to do. I'm going to go up there and I'm going to throw in 5 bales. And then we're going to go sell it. And then we're going to throw 5 more. Why did I think I was going to get like millions and millions of dollars off of this kind of thing? I don't know about millions, but you know, I thought I was going to get a couple grand at least. This is not turning out to be the the what I wanted it to be. Whatever that might be. All right. I think that's about all I need there. So that is 1. And then, don't fall off the trailer. 2. I fell off the trailer. 3 has been dropped in. The further I get from these, the easier it is. 4. And 5. Sweet. All right, now we just gotta wait for these to crunch up. This one must have been one of the ones where the bale wasn't exactly full yet, because I put 5 bales in and it was 85% full. That is not correct. Although we did okay. 5,600 bucks. Not bad. All right, let's do this again. However, I'm gonna try and get this trailer a little bit closer. Couple more to go here. Let's see. The issue now is everything's so close. I don't know if that's doing anything. Yeah, that's definitely not doing nothing. Let's hop in here. Let's see. Wait a minute. There we go. All right. Well, it got a little bit. It definitely didn't work. What just happened? You gotta move that bale. Yeet. Spin around. Boop. Ha ha! That'll do it. That's 1. And that is bale number 5. All right. So now all we gotta do is just sit here and wait for all these to go. After it's all said and done, a little bit of money coming in. Yeah, 6,300 bucks. Nice. Now, one more time, we'll be all done. We can collect that contract, and I guess we need to start doing something with those fields that we were going to do, like grass in them or something. I'm still not quite sure what to do with that. I have no idea. Boom, boom, boom. All right, there we go. Now everything's in. I am having to be careful. I didn't want to put these in here while it was in front of the sell point, because I was a little bit worried that the bales would try to sell instead of turn to straw, which is not what I want at all. However, this is the end of this. Money's going in, which is great news. We can go down to our contract and finally collect that. So there you go, another $17,000 for us. Love it. And oh, we had contract income there, harvest. 3,900 bucks. That was from this. So we got $106,000 in sold bales. That's going to be comparatively for multiple. Comparatively, is that word even used right in this context? I don't think so. What am I doing? Well, yes, comparatively, the bales from this outsmart the bales from the other, yeah? What's going on? In comparison, we've done good. We're up to $146,000 now, which is great. After buying extra fields and stuff like that, sold bales, we've done okay. However, I will say this much. That barn right there is starting to not hold the equipment that we have anymore. Pretty much everything's too big for it, which means we should probably do something about that. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do that today. Maybe next one. One last thing. We need to move our combine harvester back. I do want to look and see if there's any contracts in here that would be worth taking. So there's a lot of contracts, so we can make a decent amount of money off of it. However, if we want to continue, push forward, and actually progress, we need to move on. Plus, it's already 1,700, whatever that is. Is that 5 p.m.? I don't know. In September. It's gonna get dark soon. So then here's what we do. We try to go through, we find, oh, come on. Who would? Don't burn it down. Of course, I'm stuck in the pole. I cannot move anymore. All thanks to a school bus. Rabble! I physically can't get that out of there because it's stuck in the wall. It is literally in there. Where's all the vehicles and stuff? Why is the header not showing up? Ugh! There we go. Finally got it out. Had to just use heavy lift and pull it out of there. Goodness gracious, how does that happen? I mean, the traffic has never been like, oh, there's somebody coming, I should watch out. This is just all the things that annoy DJ minus one thing in one video. Come on. Oh, yeah, never mind. Also, there was a car that just tried to pass me, then cut in front of me and slammed on the brakes. Because that is what I wanted. Oh, yeah. I tried to bring some stuff over that I know that I would need. However, I'm not quite sure why I brought a subsoiler. The ground doesn't need anything. We don't have plowing turned on. I have a direct drill. I think I oopsied. So what we need on this field, we need a roller. We also need this guy because it is going to facilitate the planter. And we're gonna need some stuff, but not this crazy hodgepodge right here. We just need the fertilizer spreader. And for some reason, this Challenger is just like the perfect tractor for a lot of the jobs we need. It's nice, sturdy, handles everything. It's great. I absolutely love it. We're gonna come over here to our multi-filling station. We're gonna fill up with a little bit of fertilizer. Just a little bit. I think we're probably good on seed. However, boop, there we go. Good to go. Ooh, 9,800 bucks. That was expensive. Speaking of expensive, I'm also gonna come over here and try and repair whatever it is that needs to be repaired. Oh, 'tis the Challenger that needs repairing. 4,300 bucks. Well, at least it's good now. And we got this little guy right here. Now, funny enough, actually, I don't know if you can see right up in front of us. There's another tractor. I hired the worker to come up here and drive the other tractor around. This is a feature that I did not use very much back in Farm Sim 22 when it was around. However, I don't know why I didn't, because it's been fantastic. It works so good. I love it. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get some lights on. Let's see if we can get this set over to that. That'll work, and boom. And that's about all I need. Yikes. Let's get back on track. So, we're going to fertilize these fields. We are going to seed these fields with grass and only grass. That way we can get some mowing done. We don't own a mower yet. We'll figure that out. And then we'll come through and fertilize again, roll, and be done. Step 1 done. Fertilize. Next step is to seed. Well, you know. Grass. Probably helps if I would actually hit the right button. There we go. So that we go the right way. It's getting a little dark in the game right now, but at least one of the nice things is it's a little bit lighter colored back here after we have direct drilled, so at least we can see a little better. I also love that I could just cut into the field and know the lines are going to be right. I know some people don't like the blue or the green, the yellow, the white, the lines that show these lines right here, but you know what? I'm cool with it. For someone who never used GPS or steering assist or anything like that in previous games, this makes sense. Makes it easy to understand. I'm cool. And with that, one field done, one field to go. Seeding is done. However, there is one thing that I want to maybe double check. So, round towards here, everything's fine. However, down at the very bottom, it almost looks like somebody put a dirt skirt. So you could kind of see it right there, right at the very edge. It's almost like a dirt skirt. There's nothing that's been seeded there. And then when we get down to the very bottom, it really opens up. So what I think I might do is grab something to plow that up with. I think this is probably what I would plow it up with. So let's fertilize again real quick. Let's change this up a little bit and see what kind of trouble we could get ourselves into. We've got our disc harrow plow thingy back here. We're gonna come up to the top, right where I think the dirt skirt finally ends. I'm gonna set my cruise control for about 2 miles per hour, maybe a tad bit quicker. And we'll just kind of wait here. As you can see, the grass goes all the way to the edge of the field, which is good. That's what we want. However, there's our first little spot right there where it does not. So that's where I'm gonna start plowing. Also, I may set this to just a little steering assist. We'll see kind of where that wants me to go, because usually this will plow up the edge of a field. So it might actually work for us. Toggle create fields. Yeah, it's doing. I think it's going all the way to the edge. I'm gonna go off track here just a little bit and maybe kind of push it a little bit further. Ooh, that's a little close to the road, actually. Maybe we'll bring it back in. Really, the only reason I'm doing this is because I want it to be one nice big grass field where you look at it and you're like, oh, that's a grass meadow. That's what I want. And I think that's all we need to do right there. Just kind of brought it down just a little bit, nothing crazy. Once the grass grows, no one's going to know the difference. It's not going to look any different. However, we'll know the difference. Let's turn this back on. We'll see that real quick. Something else I found, if it starts to mess up, detach and reattach, because it kind of resets everything. And then now it'll readjust to the field where it is now, which will be even better for us because I could just run to the side. Turn it on, be good. And there you go. We got our seeding all the way to the edge. I am going to make this turn by myself because this seeder does tend to, or planter, does tend to cut things a little bit sharp. However, now you can see, perfect. Love it. Last but not least, let's roll it up. Time is going to 17:42. It's getting a little bit late. Don't you dare. Stop it. No, knock it off. We're not doing this. You get out of here, you stupid red car. I know we wanted traffic to be better, but this is not better. I don't know what to do. Alrighty, now let's double check, make sure everybody's good. Grass is in the ground, which is fantastic. And let's go. Whew. What a day. What a day. But done with the first field. Rolling takes a little while longer than most things do. And there it is. All right. Unfortunately, it would take longer to fold it up and then go over there and come back and all that good stuff than it would be to just keep rolling. You know, it would be nice if we could actually, like, lift these. Can you lift these in real life? I feel like there's versions you can lift. We just don't have those. And we'll just kind of turn right into this field, I guess. Alrighty. Well, hey, at least this is around towards the area that we would be anyway. I decided to do 2 headlands instead of 1. About halfway through the other field, I decided to finish up a second headland. I don't know, it just didn't look quite as good as I wanted it to, the way that it was. So hopefully this will make it better. And we are done with it. Yeah. Why is this so glitchy? Oh, well, now it's not. So we are done with this. Perfect. There are some stuff that we need. We need, for example, a mower. We don't have that. And that's actually all we need. We're going to be doing some grass work. We're going to need something to actually cut the grass, but that will be something to add to our list. And I'm sure we'll add more to the list next time. However, that is it for this one. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one. Yeah. Peace.